Good morning. Today we are going to discuss a program to display the highest percentage of pass from the schools inputted. So the specialty of this program is we are using both pointers and arrays, and the arrays are declared dynamically using the new operator. In this program I am first including the header file IOStream, then I am using namespace std. Next I am going to the main function of the program. So this is a Word file in which I have, in the left portion I have typed the program what we have seen in the Gianni editor, and in the right side I have given the explanation of the program. So in this program we have first created a pointer variable named pass. It is of float data type, which means the pointer variable pass contains a memory location which stores a floating point value. The max variable is used to store the maximum maximum pass percentage. The next I have given two variables I and n. I is used as a control variable for loop, and n is used to use the number of schools that should be inputted to the program. So next we are entering the input section, and the first input I have to enter is enter how many schools. If I want to find the highest percentage from 5 schools, I have to give as 5. So in this program, for example, I am entering only 2 schools. So here the entered value 2 will be stored in n. Now in the next sentence, I am going to declare a dynamic array of size 2. That is the next sentence. I am going to declare a dynamic array of size 2. So we have already studied the syntax for declaring a dynamic array. The syntax was pointer variable is equal to new data type, and in square bracket I am giving the size. So here pointer variable is pass, so I am using pass is equal to new is the operator to declare a dynamic array, and float is the data type that should be declared, and in bracket I am giving n. That means the size of the array. Here I am planning to enter only 2 schools, so here the size will be 2. That means the meaning of the statement is the system will allocate the memory spaces for storing 2 floating point numbers, and the base address will be passed to the variable pointer variable pass. Clear? Once again I repeat. Then new operator allocates memory for storing 2 floating point type data, and the first address, that is the base address, will be returned to the pointer variable pass. Okay, so now the for loop begins. This for loop is used for entering the pass percentage of each school. There are 2 for loops in this program. The first for loop is used for entering the pass percentage of school. So first, this is the control variable I. The initial value is 0 and I less than n. That means 0 less than 2. So the condition is true. Since the condition is true, it enters the body of the loop. The first input section, we are asked to enter the percentage of pass of school I plus 1. That means we have to enter the percentage of school 1. I plus 1 means 0 plus 1, that is 1. So enter the percentage of school 1. For example, if I am going to enter as 97.6, I am going to enter the pass percentage of school 1 as 97.6, for example. That 97.6 will be stored in star of pass plus I. That means pass is a pointer variable, plus I means pass plus 0. That means the base address itself. So the data will be stored in the first location of the array. Clear? Now the closing bracket is encountered, so it again goes to the incrementation section. So in this incrementation section, the I value becomes 1. Now it enters, I value becomes 1, and the control is passed to the test expression. Now I less than 2. I is 1, so I less than, the value of n is 2, so 1 less than 2. Here also the condition is true. Since the condition is true, it again passes the body of the loop. Now we are asked to enter the percentage of pass of school I plus 1. That means 1 plus 1, 2. So we are going to enter the pass percentage of school 2. Okay. So if I am going to enter the pass percentage as 99, for example, if I am going to give as 99, that 99 will be stored in star of pass plus I. That means pass plus I means 1. So we have already studied in the case of pointers, if I am adding in the case of arithmetic operation, if I am adding 1, that means to the current base address 4 bytes will be added, since floating point data requires 4 bytes of data. So the 99 will be stored in the second location of the array. Again the closing bracket is encountered, it enters the incrementation section. Now the value of I becomes 2. Again it is passed to the test expression, here 2 less than 2. Now the condition is false, 2 is not less than 2, 2 is equal to 2. So now the condition becomes false, it goes to the next statement outer the for loop. Okay, so the next statement outer the for loop is max of star pass. So I have already said max variable is used to store the maximum pass percentage. So max of star pass means the first base address. The pointer variable always points to the first base address. Okay, so star pass means the data at the first location will be stored in max variable. That means the data what we have first entered is 97.6. The data we have first entered is 97.6. So max will now contain the value 97.6. Now the second for loop is encountered. Here the variable I, again the variable I is used, but the initial value is 1 because the first data is already stored in the max value. The data at the first position is already stored in the max value. So we are going to check then from the next positions of the array. So the next position is the first position, that means index value 1. Index value will be 1, that means the second position of the array. So I is equal to 1. Here also 1 is less than 2. The condition is true. Since the condition is true, it enters the body of the loop. Next I am going to, for the checking expression, I am using the if statement. If star of pass plus I, that means pass plus I means pass plus 1. Here the value of I is 1. That means the second position of the array. I have already explained the reason of this statement. Pass plus I means pass plus 1. That means second position of the array. Data from the second position of the array is retrieved with the help of the star operator, and it is checked whether the data at the second position is greater than max. Now the max value contains the data at the first position. That means the data at the second position is 99. If 99 greater than 97.6. Since it is this is greatest, if it is true, in this example 99 is greater than max, that is a true statement. The max will contain the greatest value, that is star of pass plus I, that is 99 will be stored in pass, and the if statement is closed here, and again the closing bracket of for loop is encountered. Since the closing bracket of the for loop is encountered, it again goes to the incrementation section of the for loop. Now the value of I becomes 2. Again it enters the test expression 2 less than 2. Now the condition is false, 2 is not less than 2, 2 is equal to 2. So since the condition is false, it goes to the next statement outside the bracket of the for loop, closing bracket of the for loop. So the next statement outside the closing bracket of the for loop is the output section. So we are going to the output section, we are going to print the highest percentage of pass from n schools. That means highest percentage of pass from 2 schools. The value of n is 2. 2 schools will be printed, and the maximum value. Now we have calculated the maximum value as 99. So here highest percentage of pass from 2 schools is equal to 99 will be printed. And after printing the maximum percentage of pass, next I am going to give the statement delete pass. So pass is a pointer variable, and it is already pass pointer variable contains a memory which is allocated using the new operator, and the allocated memory for pass will be deallocated with the help of the delete operator. So this is the explanation of the program. Next we are going to the Yani editor. So here I am going to compile the program. Compilation is successful. I am going to build the program. Okay, building is successful, and next I am going to execute the program. Now we have entered the output section. So here we are going to enter the number of schools. I'm going to enter 2. I want to find the pass percentage from 2 schools, so I am entering 2. Next they are asking us to enter the percentage of pass of school 1. I'm going to give as 97.6. I'm pressing the enter key. They are asking us to enter the percentage of pass of school 2. I'm going to give as 99. I'm pressing the enter key. After entering the pass percentage of 2 schools, the maximum pass percentage will be calculated, and in the output section the highest percentage of pass from 2 schools is equal to 99 will be printed, because 99 is the highest percentage of pass from 2 schools. So we have obtained the highest percentage of pass from schools using this program. Hope all of you have understood what I have taught today. With this program, we have completed our pointer portion. In the next class, we will be starting a new chapter, Object-Oriented Programming. Thank you.